My dear friends, my name is Jacob Fiveash, and welcome to Uncaged Zoo Tours. If you are new to the channel and love animals, I recommend and appreciate hitting the like and subscribe buttons and the bell icon to join me on my tours. It's been 2 years, but we are finally heading back to one of the smallest zoos around, the Montgomery Zoo in Alabama. The zoo has changed a little since the last time we were there. They finally have a snow leopard named Sierra, but in our previous adventure in Montgomery, we saw jaguars, pygmy hippos, squirrel monkeys, capybaras, and a bunch of reptiles. Our next stop is a quick look at North America, which opened in 1992. This small slice of the third largest continent may only have a few animals, but there's still a lot to learn about. Let's begin. We left off at the Cory Bustard in South America. And did you know North America has 23 different countries? Each country has its own wildlife, including the Canada lynx. These cool cats are one of the 4 species of lynx and one of 2 species that live in North America. The word lynx comes from a Greek word that translates to shine, which refers to their eyes. I mentioned before that Canada lynx love to eat snowshoe hares, but the snowshoe hare can also escape from the lynx by diving into the snow. When the hare population drops, so does the lynxes. Many scientists think that thousands of years ago, the Canada lynx migrated on a land bridge that connected Asia and North America. Unlike most cats, Canada lynxes are born with blue eyes that turn brown as they age. Speaking of cats, the second and final cat in this area is the cougar. Despite being one of the world's largest cats, cougars, also known as mountain lions, are not considered one of the 7 big cats because they can't roar. They are good swimmers, but they prefer to avoid the water. Cougars, mountain lions, are born with black spots which fade away when they grow up. I guess this guy is watching some of the animals that we'll see in a minute. Besides, cougars can live all over the Americas, except for the Arctic. Their range is from British Columbia in Canada to Argentina in South America. There are 6 subspecies of cougar, who eat different food depending on where they live. Some cougars can even eat porcupines, quills and all, without hurting themselves. There are also North American river otters who are asleep. Let's move on before they wake up. Next up is a raptor that I haven't talked about in a while. Say hello to the Andean condor. These raptors, or birds of prey, have a 10-foot wingspan and can fly up to 18,000 feet without flapping their wings. Despite their looks, Andean condors aren't related to vultures because they're in their own genus. They can also live for around 70 years in captivity, making them one of the longest living birds in the world. That's 3 records for a condor, but in Andean mythology, condors are considered rulers of the sky and a symbol of strength. Those cougars from earlier were looking at some of North America's largest hoofed mammals. First is my old buddy the American elk, also known as the wapiti. There is a Native American legend where a boy is too shy to talk to a girl he has fallen in love with, but in a dream, the boy is visited by 2 elk men who give him a flute, so he can communicate his thoughts through music. I guess this legend ties into an elk's bugling. When an elk bugles during the mating season, they move their lips and noses to amplify their calls. Scientists have also found out that an elk's ankle bones pop when they move. And now, one of the main stars of North America, the American bison. There's male Tank and females Katori and Sakari. Sakari gave birth to a baby bison named Appa, who was named after a flying bison from Avatar: The Last Airbender. When a bison is born, it has a 50% chance of surviving until adulthood, because they might get swept away by a river or attacked by a pack of wolves. But bison have each other's backs, as they work together to protect their baby. Bison don't like strange things, so they may stampede thanks to their herd mentality. I guess riding them and saying yip yip to get them to move isn't a good idea. When bison feel itchy, they may roll around in dust to get rid of pesky flies, but they may also rub against strong-smelling trees as another option. But bison may also roll around in dirt to intimidate each other before fighting. Another one of America's icons is the bald eagle. Say hello to Athena and Louise. Given how bald eagles are the symbol of the United States along with the American bison, it is no surprise that they are also involved in many Native American legends. Some cultures use bald eagles as symbols of the mythical Thunderbird, a powerful bird that created thunder and lightning by flapping its wings. Bald eagles also have great eyesight because they can see 4 to 7 times better than we can. With their eyes, bald eagles can spot an osprey with some fish and snatch it from them out of the air. I guess that's where the term eagle eye comes from, but why are they called bald eagles? To answer your question, bald eagles aren't bald. It refers to the white feathers on their head, which came from an Old English word that means white. It also comes from the word piebald, which refers to their feathers. Their chicks, or eaglets, are born with gray downy feathers, but will gain their brown feathers when they're 3 years old. Their heads are brown with white patches. A bald eagle doesn't gain its white feathers until its 5th birthday. The final 2 animals in this area are black bears and American alligators. And that wraps up our second tour of the Montgomery Zoo, which means I have already showcased half of what this little zoo has to offer. If you visit this area for yourself, you'll love the bald eagles and bison. When we return to the Montgomery Zoo, we'll head to their African section. We'll see lions, giraffes, chimpanzees, kudu, elephants, and even bontabucks. Today's question is, are there any lesser known zoos that you would like for me to showcase on my tours? Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time. You're smart, creative, and kind.